So we're going to catch the light rail. We're on George Street at the moment. It's absolutely thrown it down. But I think it is going off a little bit now. It is quite windy. And we're going to catch the light rail to Circular Quay and hopefully go to Manly.
I hope you guys enjoyed the earlier part.
Stunning part of Sydney here. And there's our hotel.
I think we've got a friend in Australia.
So the light rail is coming, and we're gonna jump on this in a second as it comes up. Check it out. Weather, like I say, the rain's gone off a lot now, but tomorrow they've give out an absolutely fabulous day. And here's the train. Let's get on it. So here's Circular Quay, and we're going to go to Manly. And I'm going to say to you, the big ferry is coming in, so this is going to be pretty great. So it's an absolutely amazing day here now, look here. To the Manly Ferry. This should be incredible. Circular Quay, amazing place. And there's Queenscliff coming in.
Yeah, you're definitely going to run that.
Fabulous. I think Daryl's getting tap. And I've tapped as well. As we walk down to the ferry. So last year we didn't go on any of these big Manly ferries because they were doing this pier up. I don't know what they've actually done, but we didn't get the chance to go on the big ferry. So we're entering the Manly Ferry. Queenscliff, that's incredible. The first ride we go to Manly, and we go on the massive Manly Ferry, and we haven't been on this for 2 years. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm really excited to bring you this ferry. Amazing. Daryl's going up the steps there, and he's going to stand in the normal place. And there he is on the Manly Ferry.
It's amazing. Glad to.
They just going to release the rope here so we can get going. Don't know when he's going to do that, but he's there now working on that. Ferry's quite quiet tonight. I think it's probably because of that big storm. And there you are. He's unleashing us. This other guy here, he'll throw the rope across and give it him. And then the Manly Ferry is going to leave the terminal. Wow. Pretty incredible. And there you are, look, you can see it there, leaving Circular Quay. So we're going to get in a second now some absolutely spectacular shots. Daryl's videoing there, the city. Look at that. And then I'm going to turn around this way. We can see all these amazing buildings, and wow, the Opera House. Can't believe we're here in Sydney looking at the beautiful Opera House. So this journey now, I think it's probably going to be about 30 minutes to get to Manly, because this is a little bit slower. There is fast ferries on, and they generally do it in about 20 minutes. But you can't beat being on the old Manly Ferry. It's incredible. These apartments here, imagine having one of them, especially here, where you can look across the harbour, the Sydney Harbour. And if you're looking across, look, you're looking at all the absolutely beautiful downtown area there. But no, let's look at the Opera House here now. Wow, this is amazing, absolutely fabulous. Look now, look at the sails on the Opera House. It's such a unique building, that is, and you can't think years and years ago that used to be a tram stop. But now it's the beautiful, iconic Sydney Opera House. So like I've said to you earlier on another video, I don't know whether it'll be on this one, but today the weather in Sydney hasn't been too good. It's quite cool. And we've just had a tremendous storm, but luckily it's gone off for us and it's let us come out without getting too wet. We'd have been out anyway, even if it had been raining. I've got a raincoat, so I would have been absolutely fine. But look at this now as we go around the front of the Opera House here. Stunning, look, absolutely stunning. Don't know whether there's any operas actually on tonight or what's going on, but that's an incredible shot. And I'm going to turn round, look, and look what we can see there. The Sydney Harbour Bridge. Oh my word, that's just amazing. That is absolutely stunning. Sydney Harbour Bridge, Opera House, and Sydney City. And you can see the sun is starting to go down as well. So we are a bit later tonight coming out. We will probably come tomorrow when it's a nicer day and do the same sort of thing, go the same place, come to Manly, catch the ferry. So let's have a look what we've got here. We've got the Royal Botanical Gardens. They've still actually got the outdoor, I think it's an opera house that you can see there. Mrs. Macquarie's chair is there. So that's another walk we will be doing. I love that walk there all through the Royal Botanical Gardens, and you get the amazing views of the city, the harbour, the Opera House. It's absolutely incredible. But wow, I'm just loving this now here, looky. Sydney Opera House, the city, the Harbour Bridge. You just couldn't ask for a better view than we've got there. It's absolutely stunning. And I think it makes it so good as well with having the sun setting behind the bridge. But I still can't get my eyes off the actual city. It's beautiful. Now, where the war boats are, and there's quite a lot of warships in here, look here. It's the naval area. We've been there this afternoon with the HW Wanderers and had a Harris pie together. And that was right in front of us in the middle of the screen, just by where you can see the big pier. I think there's more Navy ships in here today than there has been, you know, for a long time. Wow. So we're getting further and further into the, well, to the opening of the harbour. And I'll show you that as we go across. I don't know how choppy the crossing's going to be today. Probably will be a little bit choppy with it being a bit of a poor day and with storms we've had. But no, look at the water there. Pretty incredible. let's turn round again and have a look at the city and the bridge and the opera house there. And of course Daryl's there, look, he's actually filming for us, so he's getting some absolutely incredible shots as we head out. That's amazing. The bridge looks absolutely fantastic there with the sunset behind it. Incredible. And there's just so many tall buildings now in Sydney as well. When I first come, I think back in 2001, there wasn't half of what we've got here now. There's like, don't know what that ship is. Is it like a dredging ship there? Not too sure. But I always love it here as well, looking at the embankments and all the amazing homes we've got there, and hiding in trees and everything like that. It's amazing. Such a stunning place is Sydney, and you'll see when we do another video when it's cloudless and we've got beautiful blue sky, what a difference that makes. But again, look at that shot we're getting now of the Sydney Harbour Bridge right in the centre of the picture there. And I'm loving the sunset. And then just above Daryl's head there, that's North Sydney. That's amazing. Really is a nice place. So let's just tell you what's happened today. So, well, not today. It's taken us quite a while. So we've come from Honolulu in Hawaii. We flew 6 hours back to Los Angeles, and then we got a flight with American Airlines from Los Angeles to Sydney, which was 14.5 hours. It was a little bit late as well, because when we were going to take off, the pilot come on and made an announcement and said the plane is too heavy to take off the normal way at LAX. So they had to take off the other way, which meant they had to stop the inbound flights so we could do that. So we had to wait for that to happen. And then, like I say, we flew 14.5 hours and landed in this beautiful, beautiful city here in Sydney, Australia. And we're going to bring you some absolutely stunning footage now of all this area. I'm really excited. So, turning the camera there, right in the middle of the shot, look at them homes. They're amazing. They're just absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. And we've got more and more of them on the hillsides here. Imagine having a home there and living there. What a view you've got all across Sydney Harbour. But I still got to say, that's your best shot. That's just a classic, that is. Looking at the city, the Harbour Bridge, and the Opera House. So years ago, up until probably 3 or 4 years ago, all these Manly ferries used to be like this one we're on. We always call it the old one, the big one. And then for some reason they started putting the fast ferries on, and they did have 4 of these older ferries. And I think now this one is the only one that actually runs, or I could even be wrong, they might have put more on there, I don't know. But look at this here now, we're getting a stunning picture there now of the sun shining in the windows of the houses there. Doesn't that look amazing? That's pretty incredible, that is. As we head to the opening of Sydney Harbour. Wow. So we're probably about 5 minutes away from where Sydney Harbour opening is. And that should be stunning again when we show you that in a minute. And the ride can get quite choppy there. But obviously it's the open ocean coming into the harbour, so we'll have to see what that's like when we get there. But I'm just loving looking at all these amazing homes here. They're absolutely incredible, and I've got to have another look that way for you at the sunset with the city there. What an amazing, amazing view that is of Sydney. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. We're getting closer now as well to these cliffs. We don't normally come this close. It's coming quite close in. I don't know why. Whether it's something to do with the currents or whatever, I don't know. It's like a lovely little beach there. Look, you can go on. And look at the houses in the hills there, just on the edge. What a place that is. That's stunning, absolutely stunning. Wow. The rocks on the water's edge there look amazing as well. Absolutely tremendous. And the sun's getting lower and lower now there over the city of Sydney. Water's incredible. Well, the harbour, should I say. And then let's have a look here now. We've got more houses all on the edge and all on the hills. Look at this tremendous view. The boat now is turning, and we're heading now more and more to the straits where the water opens up to the ocean, where all the ships and everything come in. Look at the rocks and everything there, and that little cove. How beautiful that looks, and again all the houses that are there right on the waterfront there. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. They're beautiful places. They must be worth millions and millions of dollars just sitting there. Wow, incredible. It's actually quite cool tonight as well. A little bit on the chilly side on the boat, but we can put up with that for this amazing view we're getting. So as we turn around the corner in a minute, you will start losing the view there of the city. So we'll just have another look at that now before it goes. Daryl's loving watching that there. Absolutely loving it. Let's swing the camera back onto these amazing beachfront houses and everything here. Wow. And we're coming up now to the cliffs to North Head and South Head, so you should see that in a minute. That's just up here in front of us. And I think we've probably come this far out because there is an absolute massive cruise liner coming in, which I think what we'll do in a minute, we'll go round to the front of the boat and we'll have a look at that as it comes past. Let's go check it out.
I can take a photo for you.
Sorry?
I can take a photo for you.
Can you?
Wow. Look at that view again there of Sydney again. And let's go have a look here at this cruise ship coming in. It's massive. I'm struggling to talk to you now. It's so windy. So that's obviously getting dock tonight in Sydney. Probably stop the night. And then out again tomorrow. Wow. It's huge, Licky. Absolutely huge. Like I say, I'm sorry for my voice, but there's just so much wind I can't talk to. So I'm going to go back round the other side and have a look at the big openings.
Yeah.
I got the and they are, look here, there's the North Head and South Head. Wow. Let's spin round, have a look at the ship and have a look at the big cruise ship there as well. Amazing. Princess Cruises, that is. I'm not sure what ship that is. But no, let's go check this out down here again as we cross the opening. Wow, look at that. See the lighthouse on the end and like a massive house as well. That's pretty amazing, that is. And then if we come across here we can see the other side. Years and years ago we did come to both of these, you know, as well. So if we get from there where we're looking now to here, the only way to do that is obviously go over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And drive all the way around. But no, look at that there. And I'm quite surprised, saying how windy it was. The other side, how calm it is coming across here. I have been on the Manly Ferry, sometimes where it's tossing up and down and waves are coming over the top. But no, quite steady tonight, really. It's brilliant. And you can see there the sun actually starting to set on the rocks. So if it was sunny, it'd be like golden hour. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So far, since I started this video, we've been sailing for 23 minutes. I don't know whether it's a little bit of spray or a little bit of rain in the air, but look at that shot there now with the sun on the water. That looks absolutely incredible, that does. And we've got the boat on there now as well. Loving it, absolutely loving it. And we're virtually across now the opening of the Sydney Harbour here, and we're getting some absolutely beautiful shots there, looking out of the rocks. And again, look at the houses there is on the hillside and everything there. And then looking straight that way, that's Manly. And it's always beautiful as you come into Manly, where you get all the little boats and like the big places there, which you'll see in a minute, because I am going to keep the camera running really until we get straight into Manly. Beautiful, beautiful place. And like I say, I'm so pleased that we've come on the big Manly Ferry as well. That's absolutely great. Whether we'll come back on this or whether it'll be one of the fast ferries, I don't know, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and hopefully it'll be the big Manly Ferry. Let's have a look at the opening again there, the gap where you come in. That's looking great again as well. So we're probably about 5 minutes now before we dock in Manly. Loving the houses there. Look at the big houses on the hillside there again. They're incredible. And here we are. I think we can actually see Manly here now. Wow. I can't make up my mind again whether it's actually spray off the water or whether we've got a little bit of rain again. I don't know. I really don't know. Look at that big white building there. That's amazing as well. Wow. Don't know what that is, whether that's... I think it's possibly apartments. But what a view if that's your apartment there, looking straight here across the harbour. Absolutely amazing. And there's the wharf, looky, where we're going to eventually dock in a second. Imagine having a house or an apartment there. Wow, I think the best looking apartment one was the one right in the middle of the picture there, the one right on the edge of the rock looking across. And it looks on some of them like they've got boat houses as well. And then I always love it here when you start coming in, how you've got all these smaller boats like you there. Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful, them are. Yeah. And look at the smoke coming out of the Manly Ferry there, the diesel fumes. Black smoke as he's revved his engine down there. We're just slowly cruising in now to the terminal. There's loads and loads of buildings and apartments there, like here as well. Wow. There's one or two little boats, like I said, like you all docked up. So I'll come back to you in a second now as we get near to the docking point. So we're virtually ready to dock. The crew have just come out there. They're going to throw the docking ropes up, and there's Manly Wharf. So we're going to walk now right down to the front, to the beach, probably get something to eat, and then come get the ferry back. So yeah, we've enjoyed that ride. So there we are. We've shown you there now the full ferry trip from Sydney to Manly. I think it's about 7 miles, so it's quite a good way. And the crew member's going to throw the rope to this other guy, and they're going to hook us up, and we'll depart. There you go, and it's at the jetway there. See you on another video.
With Sydney Ferries, proudly operated by Transdev. On arrival, all customers are required to disembark the vessel. When you are leaving, always use the gangway safely and follow any crew instructions. Check you have all your...
There you are. Off the ferry we come, and we're going to come up the Manly ferry terminal. Everybody's rushing off. They're all in a rush there. We're just going to take us time and just show you up here before we walk down Manly Wharf. More people on there than you thought. I thought it was quite quiet, but quite a few people on there. Seeing this a lot busier. Don't know what we've got shop-wise or anything here now, or stalls. There used to be a Aldi to the right here, but I think that closed due to COVID. And look at all the different things here. I think there's an ice cream stall here, selling all different kinds of ice creams. Look at them. They're pretty incredible. Amazing. Big advertising board advertising Vodafone. And a lot of these are actually closed.
All sorts of like.
I don't know whether they're closed for the day or whether they've closed down. But look at this here now, and listen to all the Australian birds. They're just starting to roost.
Here we go. Here's Manly. You can hear all the rainbow oracles.
Amazing looking. Stunning place. So we're just going to go up here, then we can cross the road, and then we can walk down the Presidio. The birds must be roosting in that tree, and believe me, they're making some noise. I always love it walking down here. All the different shops. There's like you've got Baskin's Robbins ice cream there.
Through the
Manly Way. Souvenirs. There's loads and loads of different places. And again, listen at the birds, the Australian birds. They're all the rainbow lorikeets, them are. Making all that noise.
probably drive you absolutely crazy. What's the name?
Coles local.
They're Australian.
Amazing place. Look at that statue we've got there. That's pretty incredible as well. There's Coles local, your local supermarket. We've got a bakery. We've got NAB. Look at the palms. They look stunning. And then we've got a pub down here. I think it's called the Old Boat Show. We have been in there many a time and had a steak. Sorry about all the noise there. Some guys in front talking. We've got Lico Land. Got an empty shop there, unfortunately. Or it's been renovated. I think it's been renovated. Look at all the Aborigine.
Oh. The old,
Is it?
yeah, it is. Wow. That's incredible.
So that's the old boat shack, is it?
The old boat shed. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Gone. Yeah. So that used to be an amazing pub. You used to go downstairs.
This is like corner, Mr. Or Bank Plenty.
Yeah, selling food.
Completely different.
And then look at this amazing church here. That's incredible. And I think what's making that look nice as well now is the golden hour, the sun going down. Listen at the birds, the cockatoos now, they are going off. Wow. And straight in front of us, we've got the ocean, which we will check out for you.
Right at the end of the cruise now, of course.
Look at all the different places, both sides. And it's just starting to dry up from that tremendous storm we had around about 5 o'clock. Chemist. Wow, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And this place, Humphreys, that's been here for years and years. Oh, and look at the rainbow in front of us there. Wow. Can you see that? It's incredible, look. Wow, that's amazing. Right in the middle of the screen. Stunning. Like I say, it is quite windy. We've got another like pharmacy there as well. But no, I'm loving the rainbow there. So this place right in the middle, this used to be Jack in the Box, I think it was, or something like that. And you used to go down there and sit in the window eating your food. But it's now like some kind of bakery, cookies. But like I say, it's always amazing here. I always love it walking down here. And look how busy the balcony of the pub is getting there, across the road. That rainbow is just absolutely colossal there. I'm loving it. Another hotel right on the corner. We've got like a yogurt berry store. There's loads of places. And look at the buildings above. They're so unique, so special. They're incredible. And then what have we got here? We've got Manly kebabs. We've got a Porto. Manly ocean food. So there's absolutely loads of stuff you can get here, looky. And I can't wait now to see the ocean here. It's going to be incredible. Wow. But again, I've got to say, the rainbow, it's amazing. Right on the ocean front. So we're right at the end of the Corso now. And it's looking incredible. We'll get across the road and we'll have a look at the ocean. There we go. Let's get across. Look at these flags and everything that are flying here. Wow, amazing. How rough is the water tonight? Probably quite rough. Trees. Quieter. Don't forget it's quieter because it's quite cool. And we've had a lot of rain. Look how many seagulls there is on the beach. Wow. Unbelievable. There's loads and loads and loads of them there. How amazing is that? The rainbow's actually disappeared now. That's gone. Well, the Corso here and the front is beautiful. Absolutely stunning, stunning place. I'm loving it. Daryl's filming that, and I'm just looking at all these amazing flags there is, and then the pub and everything across the road. Stunning. Look at the colours again here now.
Here we go.
It's incredible. And that surfer, oh no, he didn't ride that one. He's probably going to wait for the next one. Is he paddling out again? Oh, he's gone over that one as well. No, the colours here now are just absolutely stunning looking. They're amazing. Look at it now. It's virtually dark. You can still see the water. There's a little bit of light left. But looking fabulous here at Manly. So it's gone quite dark now as we walk up here. We've got the round bar there and all the different places. So we're going to head now back up and catch the ferry back to Sydney, and then we're probably going to have a look around the Opera House for you. So look at that down there, down the road there. And then we've got the new Brighton Hotel in front of me there. It's incredible. Quite cool tonight because of the wind. I think if there wasn't this wind, it would be reasonably pleasant. But tomorrow it's supposed to be completely different and probably a lot warmer. Look at the blue store there now. Nice and blue that's lit up. That's a shop just selling bits of everything. And I can smell garlic. I think just up here there was a restaurant where we had a steak a few years ago, you know, as well.
New Brighton Hotel.
Was it the New Brighton Hotel? Wow, it's amazing. So nice to be back in Manly. Incredible. Look at that shop selling all different clothes and everything there. There's plenty of seating. Haven't got the fountains on tonight either. Normally where it's lit up on the floor, there's like fountains squirting out of there, but not tonight. I like an optician's there. Fish bowl. Now there's plenty of places you can get your food. And then if I spin the camera around there again, we've got the amazing church. We've got a bistro, a rooftop. Yeah, really, really nice place. Look at the bistro there. How busy is that tonight? A couple of people in there. In fact, there's more than a couple of people. There's quite a few. We've got a bottle shop and a sports bar. So there's plenty here. And this is where we come to the part now where we've got the road and palm trees in the middle. And another pharmacy. A lot of pharmacies down here. Smile Convenience, lit up yellow. And we've got a place there selling like beach balls and flip-flops and everything. Another little cafe with tables you can sit outside. There's a lot going on in there as well. It's like a pub bar type of thing, Licky. So yeah, there's quite a lot here. We're coming now to where we cross the road. Plenty of sunshades there. So we can cross the road here. And then we're virtually at the Manly Ferry terminal.
Well, I couldn't laugh.
Don't know whether this car's getting stopped. I think he is, yeah. Look at this tree in front of us. In fact, there's two of them. It's stunning. And then there's more here. And look at the fountains. The fountains are on here that I was talking to you about up the top end. Wow, that's amazing. The wind, wow, how windy is it now? It's really, really windy. So I hope these mics are doing good and taking the wind noise off for you. Look at the fountains there. They're amazing. And I always have to go and tread on one, which I've done there. And I think Daryl's probably going to do the same. He's going to tread on one. Yeah, he's done it. So let's get ourselves in Manly Wharf and go catch the ferry. I don't know whether we can get across on this. Probably not. We'll probably have to wait for the next one. See, right in the middle of the picture, but look at the colour of the sunset there. Imagine that if we'd have been on the ferry going to Sydney. So we're going across, and it does clearly say, look, Manly Wharf there on top. Let's go get the ferry. It's all shut down. To the left, look, where McDonald's used to be. Can't believe McDonald's is gone here in Manly. So we're going to walk down now and have a look at the Opera House. Some amazing views now. Look at the Sydney Harbour Bridge as well as we go down here.
No way.
Some amazing places. Look at all the restaurants. They're quite quiet tonight with it being a lot cooler. Normally you can't get a table there. So we've got the big cruise ship in as well, looky there, that's amazing. And look at the beautiful Sydney Harbour Bridge there. That's amazing. It's a real nice place just to walk. There's one or two people in that restaurant eating.
A big screen on the cruise ship.
On the what?
Cruise ship.
Oh yeah, Daryl's just said there's a great big screen on the cruise ship there. Look at that. That's amazing, that is. I bet that ship's absolutely massive to be on. These palms that we're coming up to here always blow me away. Getting quite windy again here now. This stunning look with the lights on them and the Sydney Harbour Bridge behind them. Incredible. A load of shops there. But I've got to show you these palms. I love it how they light them up. Looks brilliant. And that's the building that you've got the absolutely amazing view of Sydney Harbour.
But yeah, from grade 5 was the first time I had 2 spots. And they got 2.
So people have got the coats on tonight. As I say, it is a little bit on the chilly side. Another restaurant across there looking again. Not that busy. Plenty of tables. I wonder how busy the opera ball will be when we have a look at that in a second. And that's just up here, around the corner. Look at the bridge. Wow. Lit up, beautiful that is. It's absolutely fabulous. And then we'll see now the opera house. Look at that. There's the opera house. That's stunning as well, how they like that at night. So we'll do another video tomorrow, and we'll probably tomorrow walk up all the steps and show you up there.
We don't know. The end's from underneath. Let's wait for it.
He just like to go.
Wow. Daryl's going to get you some amazing shots as well with the iPhone. He'll be really zooming in. Should be incredible for you to watch. Beautiful building from this angle. And like I say, we're going to have a look now how busy the opera bar is. But look at the bridge again there. And then if I turn that way, we've got the opera house and the bridge. Looks amazing. In fact, it looks fabulous. Let's have a look at the opera bar. I don't know how busy that's going to be. It's probably going to be quite quiet tonight. And yeah, it certainly isn't as busy as it normally is. But what a beautiful, spectacular view we've got there of the opera house. And then if I turn around there, we've got the opera house and the bridge. Wow. That's incredible. And then we'll turn around a little bit more slowly. And as we look that way, we're looking at the city. Let's carry on. I think we'll walk past the front steps and probably walk all the way round. And then that gives you, as we come round, a fabulous view of the front. I think it was last year when they got a lot of the steps dug up and they were doing a lot of work on them. So it looks like that's all been done this year. We're getting closer and closer now. And it's looking more spectacular as we do. Wow. That just is a symbol of Australia. The Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Look how many steps there is up to the top there. Like I say, tomorrow we probably will walk up there and show you what's going on up there. Amazing. Look at that shot now from this angle as we as we walk across the front of the steps. People having the pictures taken there, they're just chilling out, having an absolutely wonderful time. That's a pretty incredible shot as well, with the Opera House there, look, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We're going to walk now down the side of the Opera House and check out the view as we go around the corner. Amazing part now as you come around the Opera House and you get this cracking view. Look at them all queuing here, they're watching something. Don't know what's going on there. But everybody's standing watching something. But look at the bridge. Oh, that's what it actually is. Look, there's a woman singing there. And they're all standing and listening and watching. Let's head round here a bit. So look at the city lit up there. That's Kirribilli. And then the bridge. Wow. It just looks spectacular, doesn't it, that? And then as I get further around, the wind's quite bad as well, sorry. Taking me breath there. As we get further around here, we'll stop and we'll look at the sails of the Opera House. So you can see the moon there, look, as well. And we've got partly cloudy skies. Bridge is looking amazing. Water's quite calm. Saying how windy it is. But there's your stunning view from the front of the Opera House here in Sydney. That just looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? Standing looking at that one. And then that one. Wow. What an outrageous view that is we've got here tonight. The bridge now. Look at that. That's just absolutely amazing, isn't it, looking at that? We've got a ferry crossing in front of it there. It's mind-blowing. And look how dark it is. We've got a buoy in the water there with a red light shining. But the bridge just looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah, and here now is colossal. But look at that amazing view of the city of Sydney. And again, I apologise, it's taking me breath as I'm talking to you. But what a fabulous view that is. And then we'll spin round there and we've got the bridge. Unbelievable. And look at that again now, how spectacular. It's lit up. Breath's going again in the wind, it's that windy. Let's have a look at the city from where we are here with no lamps in the way. They've got loads of seats here tonight because it's that cold. Normally every one of these seats is taken and you have to run for one. Sydney, beautiful. Look at the skyline there. Oh, a load of fireworks there going on. Look at that, that's the end of the show. Oh, look at that, all the fireworks going off there. Wow, that was incredible. Just have another look at the Opera House from here now as well. Well, Daryl's just setting his live up. Beautiful.
Good time.